What's up? You guys ready for this? Lizzo is unbothered by her booty cheeks. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, April and Fizz are getting dragged. And of course, Cardi is on the cover of Vogue with Culture. This is Don't Be Scared.
Merry Christmas!
What's going on?
He's got romance on his heart.
I see. David is in. Is this? That's not a Christmas Carol. What is that?
That is definitely not a Christmas carol.
I don't think that counts. Hello, we have presents here. This is a Christmas. Is this a bomb? This is a Christmas. A mood we got going on here.
This makes me actually feel a little bit joyous.
It does?
I feel like the Christmas spirit is coming around a little bit.
Wrapped up dynamite makes you feel joyous?
Yeah.
Is that Excalibur?
Sure.
That's
sure.
That's a Watchmen joke.
Yeah, that's very much.
I know. I haven't seen it all
I've seen
season.
Watchmen. Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna be doing over the Christmas break? Is rewatching Watchmen?
Rewatching Watchmen, praying to the Watchmen God, thanking the Lord that I'm alive in the time of Watchmen. It is the greatest show to ever exist.
It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. It's definitely something to be thankful for.
You should probably. What's it? The brother is naked in this past episode.
Oh,
Who's naked?
Yaya, is that his name?
Yeah, the guy from.
She looks very confused.
You don't even know who we're talking about. And you're excited about it naked.
I think you would feel that you would probably feel like Yaya is a gift for you and your sisters to
He is
partake in.
the. He played.
Click the pen on that.
He played. He was in the black dude villain in Aquaman.
Oh, him.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
very naked.
Because he's. Wait, don't tell me who he is. Because is that like a spoiler?
It is a spoiler.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. I think I know who he is.
But he's not wearing any clothes. I believe there's some CGI wiener going on.
CGI wiener. Wow.
Because you walk around naked in Antarctica and it's cold.
Speaking of packages,
Yes.
do you have anything that you have ordered for yourself or any family members online? Have you done any online shopping this Christmas season?
No, and I'm supposed to because I'm an auntie. But I'm a terrible auntie. I haven't gotten my nephew anything for Christmas.
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know. What do you buy a baby who's like 7 months old? Like, what do babies like? What do they want?
Buy him like an Xbox and like a PlayStation 4.
For later? Because he's just going to be trying to put it in his mouth.
Yeah. Like, in, I don't know, like.
Drugs? I don't know what
Yeah.
You
rolling
have
paper.
children. What do you buy babies for Christmas? Pajamas?
Yeah, pajamas, diapers, like a bottle of wine for their parents. The baby's not gonna remember it. Just get something for the parents.
I actually miss getting pajamas for Christmas.
I never
Like,
got
I used to
Christmas
get
pajamas.
onesies and like with the feet and all that. Like
Yeah.
as a little kid, I kind of miss. I need to find an adult onesie to make me feel like.
They have them at Target, you know.
Do they?
We should have just got them all
I
together.
feel like I might go on a trip to find a onesie.
I'm not going to anywhere that's not paying for sponsorship on this show. While y'all name dropping.
You're right.
All these places where you put a
They
goddamn
put no
dime
money
in the don't be scared bucket.
You're right.
They ain't buying me
Fair
no
enough.
drinks. I ain't going nowhere unless they
fair.
black owned.
That's fair.
Unless they're black owned. Speaking of black owned, Mona Scott Young's people are at it again, and I'm here to tell you all about it. This is Danny's reality recap. For their relationship, everyone came at them and basically said, why would you hook up with Fizz, who was the bandmate of your baby daddy of 2 kids, Omarion? April tried to explain it and said, well, if he wants to leave his family, then I can lay up with whoever I want to. People said, what? You sound crazy. You could have found any light-skinned man with curly hair in LA and you chose Lil Fizz. You are wrong. Who watched this?
Scandal.
Scandal.
I mean, they had in my mind when I watched like the clip of this little back and forth right here, and I just see like WrestleManias with like continuous people just like jumping off the top rope, just like elbow after elbow after elbow drop after elbow drop. I mean, they knew it was gonna happen. Like you gonna come in here, you're gonna get jumped. This is the bed that y'all made, and now y'all gonna sleep.
Absolutely.
I missed it. I missed it. I was I was scrolling through my little DirecTV app trying to find it. Could not find it.
Okay.
Ended up, watching. I don't know. I just wasn't watching. I was reading something.
Doing something better with your time.
I was spending time. Whatever.
I think
Doing hard drugs. I don't know. Whatever. Something else besides
watching
doing hard drugs.
Because it's Fizz in April, and everybody's been making fun of them for like.
I know, forever.
They're the most wretched couple in the history of coupledom.
It's really bad.
And there's really no defense. Like, you can't really say anything back to the people who were like.
Well, did you see? So April tried to say something. She was like, "Well, so basically, next episode we're gonna get into that rumor that Jay Boog hooked up with Omarion's mom." But did you see Boog? He was like, "I mean, go ahead, say it. I don't care."
I don't care. Like, yeah, it was real nonchalant about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gonna be ugly. Mm-hmm. Is this reunion gonna be in 2 parts, 3 parts?
I think it's 3.
I think it's like a 17 part.
Like, it never ends. It's continuous
This is the longest
reunion.
season
It's like
ever.
it's like the Iliad, but
I feel like a lot of kids don't know what that is anymore. I feel like that's like our generation.
Fewer nipples, like the Iliad, but fewer nipples.
Okay,
The Iliad
I'll go for that.
By a couple fewer.
Produced by Mona Scott.
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
All right. So, Fizz and April aren't the only ones who got dragged. I know we all saw this story about Lyra Galore. Lyra Galore is this lovely model. Everyone knows her, of course. She's so popular. She got dragged because she posted pictures of herself playing with her daughter Khaleesi's hair. Yes, Khaleesi, like Game of Thrones.
Her daughter's name is Khaleesi?
Her daughter's name is
like
Khaleesi.
Spelled Khaleesi and the whole
yes,
nine.
the
She
whole
probably should have
thing.
watched the final season before she made that decision.
Yeah, I feel like she checked out.
Neither here nor
early.
there. Anyway, Lyra Galore has hair products, and she said she was working on a growth serum for her baby's hair. People really took offense to this because they're like, why are you doing length checks on our baby? Why does it matter? Who cares about her curl pattern? So it turned into this whole thing. Lyra said you guys are mad because you know about kitty perms, but you don't know about my hair products. I mean, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I mean, I'm childless, specifically daughterless, so I don't have anything that we know of as far as this registered with the state. But like, we don't have what. So is the backlash coming from a place of like we shouldn't be judging women's hair, black women's hair, and
like
the
a
whole
almost self-hate because you're so worried about the baby's hair and it's a baby.
Is Lyra's hair her hair?
No.
What is that? Is that a 4C? Is that a, what is that? What she got on?
Now, okay, so Lyra, so this.
Is that a Yaki?
Well,
Explain Lyra Galore's.
Okay,
or
so
Lyra Mercer.
those
What is she?
Lyra Galore, Lyra Mercer, what do you want to call
it? Same person?
Same thing. So the baby hairs are hers, right? But the rest, it looks like it's probably like a. People don't wear tracks anymore. It looks like it's probably like a frontal or something. But that is probably like a Brazilian in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So no, that is not her hair. But people were just so upset. I didn't.
So this comes from a place of like, I don't have no hair. I hope my daughter has some hair. Let me make sure early that I can.
I mean, I don't know. Black mamas and their baby's hair, we go crazy over it. Like, oh, look how much hair my baby got. The first thing people say when you have a baby, look how much hair the baby has. Like, it's a
right.
thing.
Is this similar to what's the lady who was mad that her baby's eyes were not green or something like that? Who was that?
The YouTuber?
Yeah, YouTuber.
Yeah.
You remember she got
I
mad?
remember
She had a baby. She was mad her baby's eyes were green. She wanted to like throw it back in her vagina.
She wanted to exchange.
Yeah,
like,
she wanted to, she took her to the store to have a 30-day exchange to get another one.
Shut up.
That's what happened. That's what.
It's
It's the same thing. Like, let the babies be babies, man. Like, what is the point? I think we talk about this. Like, surgery and all that stuff. Like, why are we care so much about what's real and what's not? Like, it's there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
It's there for a reason. You know, buy it. You bought it, it's yours, right? Put the whatever you got in your hair, like troll hair or pony hair or whatever there is that's in there that makes you happy, and do what you want to do. Like, you put your fake bottom and boobs and get tucked and do all that stuff. Like, live free, enjoy yourself, put whatever you want, wherever you want it. It's the 90s.
would she have gotten less backlash if she had like baby wigs?
Oh no, she would have got way more.
It would have been way.
Like a baby sew-in? Do they do baby sew-ins?
They don't do. Well, that's too much. That's too strenuous on a baby's hair.
But like a baby lace.
There are baby wigs, and some people do get dragged for baby wigs. But when you typically see baby with, but it's usually for babies with alopecia. You know what I'm saying?
No, that I can understand.
But people act crazy about that.
Yeah, but I feel like if there was a baby wigs, there would definitely somebody drip out their baby.
Right.
With like
I think, I can see that.
I see it happening.
Speaking of seeing things, we saw a lot of Lizzo this week. Lizzo is like the new $200 date on Twitter. She gets people going. I don't know what it is. But Twitter was going crazy over Lizzo after those pictures came out of her at the Lakers game in a very not attractive shirt with the butt cut out and
So
a
that
thong.
was a shirt. It wasn't a dress.
It was a shirt dress.
I watched that video like a million times, and I was like, "What exactly is she wearing?"
It
I didn't
was
know
a
what was
shirt
happening.
dress, and people were saying she shouldn't wear that. It's inappropriate. She shouldn't wear that to a game. There are kids there. The seats are dirty. What are you doing, Lizzo? Lizzo said, "You guys are just mad because I'm body positive. I'm showing my plus size body and my plus size cheeks, and you can't handle it." For me, I like Lizzo, and as a woman who has curves, I get it. You want to show your body, but that thing is ugly. Like, that was my only thing. I don't care if you show your butt, but that's not even an attractive outfit. I didn't understand it. That was my thing.
She looked like she just escaped. Like she was like the last person to escape a horror movie, and someone was just like clawing at her from the back.
They
and
ripped
the
off.
whole back of her outfit off, and somehow she made it to safety. I don't know. I wasn't even caught up. Like, it's real easy to criticize his outfit without talking about the things that people were talking about, trying to like chastise Lizzo for her size or whatever. Like, it just wasn't a cool outfit. I don't know. People were making comparisons to other celebrities that wore other outfits. I've never seen anybody with their ass out at a basketball game. Man, woman, or child.
At a basketball
I've just never seen that before. Maybe there's other examples out there that people can throw at me and say like, hey, but I've just never seen that before. I don't understand the whole, I didn't get it. I don't know why you wore that outfit to that basketball game. But I don't have any problem with you being confident. I don't have any problem with you wearing a crop top or whatever tight revealing clothes you want to wear, but just at the basketball game? Like, I make fun of women who've worn more, not even like revealing outfits, just doing too much at basketball games. Like in Atlanta, where you have like a whole fashion runway, but you're sitting in like the 400 section.
It's like when women wear heels to the airport. It's like,
what do you like, for what? I'm gonna make fun of you for that. Like, that's just like, it's just unnecessary.
I'm bothered by a few things. First of all, I don't like to wake up in the morning and see a Rikishi hashtag and think that my favorite
something terrible has happened.
I've seen that wrestler before. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his name, but I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go around believing that one of my beloved wrestling icons has passed away. So let's not do
It's hard on the heart to see a name trending.
To see Rikishi trending number one. So that was bothersome.
Okay.
I think that in the last 24 hours, I could probably freehand draw Liz's ass from memory. Just how many times people on social media were posting the same video. Like, they were outraged by the video, by her butt. So outraged that they retweeted every video.
Make sure
everybody could see that.
But this butt.
Right. Like, this is like
again.
literally every single person who tweeted about Lizzo sounded like a goddamn idiot. Like, people defending her sounded stupid. People who were making fun of her sounded stupid. Everybody sounded like incredibly stupid. They were like, well, when Rihanna wore that, Rihanna did not ever wear that.
The only person who's worn this outfit is Lizzo.
Right. So like,
there is no other example of anyone else.
I saw a Lizzo compare, like, nobody said anything, but Rick Ross wears his shirt. Like, I saw Rick Ross comparison.
I've never seen Rick Ross' breasts coincide at a Lakers game.
I saw Rick Ross comparison. Like,
Never.
This is what the internet has done. Everybody
I hate it here.
an idiot.
I actually hate it here.
Here's the thing. I think that what happened was people wanted to make fun of Lizzo. They wanted to call Lizzo fat. Like, that's what they wanted. They wanted to make fun of Lizzo and call her. But to make themselves feel better for calling Lizzo fat, they brought up this like really stupid excuse about, what about the children?
The children.
Like, look, babies, like F them kids. Like, this is the same Twitter that has memes that say F them kids.
It's very true.
Suddenly worried about the little Timothy who's going to watch let's
and not for nothing, Timothy knows where the ass is at. Like, he doesn't have to see. Lizzo is not his only example where Timothy goes to see ass.
Now let me remind you that Lizzo twerked during a section in which the Lakers cheerleaders were in fact themselves twerking.
Yeah.
Right? So it was all about like, what about the babies? What about the FCC? What about like, well, what if the NBA has to pay a fine? No, you just wanted to call Lizzo fat and talk about her outfit, but your conscience was not clear enough to do so. So you came up with some stupid excuse to make fun of Lizzo. That's all it was. Yeah. And then just say it. Just say what's on your mind, right? Say, if you want to make a fat joke, but you don't have the balls to make a fat joke on Twitter, then shut the hell up. Like, you don't have to tweet. You don't have to say anything. You can just leave it to yourself. Like, you don't have to waste our brain, right, with all of these stupid excuses. And nobody gives a shit about those little babies that's in Staples Center. They can afford tickets to the Lakers. Nobody cares about them. They're going to rule the world and lead us towards global warming and death. Nobody cares. They can see as much butt as they want. Like, that's all it was. It was everybody gets stupid about Lizzo. And everything gets dumb about her, and it's just like,
I just wonder how long is it gonna last? Like, is this gonna be a forever thing where like Lizzo, we're gonna have to watch Lizzo do and say everything? We're gonna scrutinize Lizzo for the next 10 years.
I don't know.
I thought people didn't care, and if you're not a fan, then just let it be what it is. There's a lot of people I'm not fans of musically or personally or whatever. I just don't have to talk about.
She can do anything like Lizzo breathes. I just think it's disgusting the way that Lizzo breathes. It's just always
going to be something with this lady. I'm just like,
I don't know.
Like, she's a celebrity. She'll do something stupid at some point. You can make fun. Like, she's gonna get like she got into a fight with a delivery person.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll do something that
let that happen. Like, I mean, just. If you hate her, then she'll do something that'll justify.
Then justify your hatred. Be outraged and type as fast as you can.
But don't come in here talking about what about the babies at a Lakers game.
Yeah, no, that's the worst excuse of all of them.
Right.
Yeah, it was not that deep to me.
It was Sunday night. Go to bed, baby.
Why are you here?
Why are you even at the damn game? Go to bed.
I can't. All right, so things are definitely heating up between Nick Cannon and Eminem, and it is all surrounding one, Miss Mariah Carey. We're gonna go to Ja for his segment, The Oval Office.
My fellow African Americans. I mean, all the rest of you too, but like, I'm talking to my people. Here's the thing, right? Eminem and Nick Cannon have been feuding with each other for the better part of this decade. At the battles and the terrible rap lines and the awful songs, all spur from Mariah Carey. At some point, you know, Eminem dated Mariah, Nick married Mariah. They've hated each other ever since. The whole thing is just dumb. It's very, very juvenile. But for whatever reason, Eminem can't leave it alone. Nick Cannon can't leave it alone. So here we are, year 2019. We almost made it out of this year without having to deal with any of this foolishness. And on the last minute in the fourth quarter, Eminem comes through swinging on a new Fat Joe record called Lord Above, which you wouldn't think a song called Lord Above would even inspire you to write Nick Cannon bars, but for whatever reason, Marshall Mathers has Nicholas on his mind real tough. And he says a line in there about him dating Mariah before, and he should have told Nick that Mariah was crazy, and he could have saved himself some trouble, but Nick is a punk, and he's not going to do nothing, and all of this drivel that just means nothing to anybody. And I'm actually offended that Eminem, who's supposed to be one of the greatest rappers of all time, is wasting his fans' time, the public's time, battling Nick Cannon. We know Nick Cannon is not a rapper. We know Nick Cannon is not any type of a hip hop talent. Nick Cannon is a businessman. Nick Cannon hosts talent shows. Nick Cannon hosts Wild 'N Out. Nick Cannon is a fun guy, not like Kawhi Leonard, fun guy, but he's a fun guy. And like, this is not to be taken seriously. This is somebody who's supposed to be Eminem, that is supposed to be looked at as a legendary figure, and you're spending your time battling the Wild 'N Out guy, Mariah Carey's ex-husband. Like, this is not what's supposed to be going on. So, my fellow Americans, I posit to you that we boycott both Nick Cannon and Marshall Mathers for the foreseeable future. Now, I'm not really with the cancel culture thing. I don't think it's stupid. It's ridiculous. But if there's anybody that deserves to be canceled and never heard from again and paid zero attention to, it is both Nick Cannon and Eminem, as long as they're standing behind a microphone. Now, if Nick Cannon wants to go build school for kids in Africa, I'm all for it. If Marshall Mathers wants to, I don't know, donate some money to a black presidential candidate that can hopefully get Donald Trump out of office, I'm all for that. But outside of that, I don't want to hear any more from either of these two ever again. David Dennis, when was the last time that you listened to a Nick Cannon song and felt good about yourself?
Last time I listened to a Nick Cannon song and felt good about myself was his solo in Drumline. That counts as a song.
That
right?
counts as a song. That counts as a song. I'll let that one slide.
Which begs the question. Here's my question. Here's what I think about during this whole thing. Has Eminem contributed anything as important as Drumline to the culture? Let's discuss.
I guess
Does Eminem have an album better than Drumline?
Wow. Now we're doing that.
Now let's get spicy.
Now we're doing that. Drumline.
Is this what we're doing? You hold Drumline in very high regard, huh?
Drumline. Well, who does it? What are you talking about?
Drumline was exceptional, I will say.
I mean,
Exceptional cinema.
it's cool. It was,
It's cool. It's
cool.
Drumline.
It's the thing that happened.
Hit him with the flight of the bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What? Hit him with that flight of the
The
bumblebee.
bumblebee.
Eminem does not have bars like that.
Facts
all.
are facts. David is making a valid point here. I don't know.
I think I'd rather watch Eminem battle Papa Doc than watch Nick Cannon play
No,
the
I would
drum.
watch Drumline.
I'm pretty sure I'd like to
17
see-
times in a row before I watch 8 Mile.
I don't know,
I think I would
John.
like to see Mekhi Phifer in faux locks drive Eminem around Detroit in a Buick.
Eminem does
watch.
not have a cultural contribution
Like Drumline.
that is anywhere on the level of Drumline. Let's talk about it.
I can't believe we're doing
I mean, I don't know. You
I
now.
can't believe we're doing
Y'all wasn't ready for that.
I'm
Y'all
not-
wasn't ready for that take.
Listen,
We wasn't ready for that.
This is
Listen,
what
I'm
we're
not a
doing.
Nick Cannon stan by any means, but he did give us Drumline, and he did give us Gigolo. We gonna act like we ain't love Gigolo? I'm a Gigolo, getting lots of. Come on now, with the perm.
We can't even play Gigolo.
I know, we
anymore.
can't even- we can't even
play
do
Gigolo. Gigolo's canceled.
Oh yeah, cause Gigolo's part of the board,
We
right?
can't.
Was he on that?
Ain't that
No,
wasn't
I
R.
think,
Kelly on the
yeah,
hook?
I
No.
think,
Who sang the
I
hook to
think,
Gigolo?
no, I think Robert wrote Gigolo.
Yeah, but
Can't
who
have
sang the hook?
nothing.
That was R. Kelly sang the hook to
Yeah, I
Gigolo.
think it was him singing the hook too. Yeah.
Wow.
But I think it's.
Look at
Wow.
that. Misogyny.
Problematic.
But no, I'm not endorsing anything Nick Cannon musical.
Drums aren't musical now. HBCU bands are not musical now.
First off, are we sure that Nick Cannon
Flight
played that?
of the Bumblebee. Hit him with some Flight of the Bumblebee.
Nick Cannon didn't
Making
play that.
points.
Did we prove that Nick Cannon
He
played
did,
that?
he did. You can't CGI that.
I
They
don't know.
have
I don't
CGI for that.
know. I've seen a lot of things, man.
I don't know
Technology's
that,
real
and that scene with
good,
Petey Pablo. I
and-
was.
What? They had the one-on-one, the little drum battle, and the, what? What? You gonna say over drum line? My mama does drum over drum. Come on now.
I don't know, Ja.
Come on.
That's fine.
I don't know, Ja.
I'll be the dissenting opinion at this Nick Cannon festival that we're having.
I'm
right
just
taking.
saying.
If I had to choose, one person gets Thanos snapped. Their cultural contributions go with them.
You be
Eminem can go. Nick Cannon stays.
Wow.
Nick Cannon, hire this man. As soon as you can, Nick Cannon, hire this man.
Eminem, you one of them, and all their cultural contributions, all their art goes away. By Eminem, we keeping Drumline.
No, man.
You're not taking Drumline away from us.
Points
When's
have
the
been
last time you
made.
watched
Points
Drumline?
have been made.
Points
You
have
ever
been
watched
put on the
Drumline since
board.
Drumline came out?
I watched a YouTube conversation between Chance the Rapper and Nick Cannon discussing quizzing each other on Drumline
Were they
last
quizzing
week.
each other? Wow.
Last week they quizzed each other
This
on
is
Drumline,
important.
and I watched it. All 14 minutes, top to bottom.
All right.
When was the last time we listened to an Eminem album? When was the last time we listened to an Eminem album?
Not last week on YouTube.
Right.
There you
Well,
go.
like you can't invite your friends to the cookout and crank on some Eminem. You can crank on Drumline.
Can you?
Yes.
Why can't? I mean, I don't know why
You
you
can play
can't. but-
Drumline at the cookout. You can't play Eminem. You can't play Clean Out My Closet at the cookout. You can play Drumline at the cookout.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. We got to move on.
It's terrible.
We got to move on to someone else who's getting snubbed, like Nick Cannon. The Golden Globes came out. The Golden Globe nominees came out. And there's a whole lot of washclothless abyss dragging going on because where are the black people? Where are the black people? Where are the women? It's all like, what's the Netflix movie that got all the was it Marriage?
The Marriage Story.
Marriage Story.
The Marriage Story.
Yes.
It's looking real dry for the Golden Globes. There's no Lupita. There is no Ava DuVernay. There's no When They See Us. Like, I don't.
A lot of clapping on the 1 and 3 gonna be happening.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of 1 and 3 clapping.
A lot of Eminem fans.
A lot of Eminem fans.
The Lupita and the Ava thing, I don't understand at all. Nothing.
Right.
Like, really? Like, you watched Us and you didn't think, like, all right, of all the acting performances I saw this year, she didn't stretch herself the farthest away from anything that was remotely close to a human being to pull off that performance.
Right.
And then as much as white people said or was on, I saw more white people almost tweeting about When They See Us than I did black people.
Right.
Like, white people were boo-hooing and rhapsodizing Ava and all of this, and I'm like, so nothing?
Right.
No recognition at all, huh?
Also Zendaya, we gotta talk about Zendaya.
Oh yes,
Her
come on
too.
now.
And Euphoria, we gotta talk about Zendaya and her epic performance, not getting nominated. Jerome.
Like, how
from
you
When They
don't,
See
like,
Us.
nothing? Come on, bro.
Nothing.
Like,
You know,
Yeah.
I don't even know if Watchmen was in the award window.
yeah, I wasn't sure, but I saw people saying, why not Watchmen? I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know
I
if
don't know
they
if
felt
that's
it
in the
was
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't,
bit
I don't know
newer,
if they made
so-
it in time.
in time for that. But still, there was plenty of people that you could have picked from that did amazing performances and put together great work this year that you could have
Right.
put as a nominee for some of these things.
Do you think anyone's gonna say anything, like, or do they just have to just eat it and just let it go?
Well, Ava tweeted that she does not care about a white, she
course.
does not care about these awards anymore. I have y'all know me.
I know
I've
you.
been-
I
I've
know
been
you. We
doing
know
this
you.
Of fuck these
ignoring
awards.
white awards for like 10 years straight now.
Yes.
Like, we can ignore white awards. Danny just was the keynote speaker and host at a black award show.
The keynote speaker. I bet you missed that. The Urban One Honors.
The
yeah,
Urban
it
One
was.
Honors, right? There are black awards out there that are more valuable than all these other award shows. Like the way that we treat, like Beyonce does not have an Album of the Year award in her
Right.
catalog. Neither
None?
does Jay-Z
Right.
or Kendrick Lamar or a long list of artists, right? Denzel has one Best Actor award, right?
Yeah, one.
That he won 15 years ago,
Yeah.
Wow.
right? Angela Bassett has been nominated for 1 Grammy
Wow.
25 years ago, right? Like, these awards do nothing.
They don't
They
matter.
don't represent us at all. Like, if you
Yeah.
want to talk about the movies that define this decade, you would put a lot of black movies up there. You'd
For
put Get Out
Yeah.
or Black Panther or something like that up there at the top. These movies don't get awards. Like, let's ignore them. Give the black folks what they want. Like, black people, like, we are our own awards. We celebrate these things that don't get awards, like movies that get snubbed for Best Picture, like Drumline.
I think the only way somebody says is Ellen Pompeo nominated for anything. If she's nominated for
I don't
something, then
think
I'm willing
she
to
is.
bet that she'll say something.
She's
she might be
great.
the only person in that white
Well,
room
at least
that was
Scarlett
something.
Johansson got nominated, right? So that's
She counts.
Yeah,
That's one for the-
a
that's
person
one-
of color.
That's one for the
did-
Asian American community. So
Right.
shout out to Scarlett Johansson for that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Awesome.
All right. So before we get out of here, we have one more story, and it's about Iggy Azalea.
Oh,
Iggy Azalea
man.
might be pregnant with Playboy Cardi's baby. I know you care so much, David Dennis, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Playboy and Iggy have been together for like a year now. They moved in together,
Something
live
like
here in
that.
Atlanta.
I'm surprised she went all of this time and hasn't gotten pregnant, to be honest with you. Like, I'm actually surprised she was able to dodge it this long. I feel like I'm surprised she didn't go the way of Cardi B. Especially behind Nick Young. I thought Nick Young definitely would have got that woman pregnant and derailed her whole career. And I guess he did it in a different way.
He did in a different way, and then got his
in a whole
clothes
different way. He
cut
found a
up
way to
and
still
burned, and it
derail
was a
Iggy
whole
Azalea, so
whole
she all
thing. This is
career.
like the year of like babies. I feel like
A lot of
everybody's
people
pregnant.
People getting pregnant.
Yeah, everybody's pregnant.
Why
Yeah.
would you asking for? You don't want to. You
No.
don't want nobody to sneak their strap in the club.
No, we're
No.
good over yonder. We are good over yonder.
Are we sure black woman's not going to have that baby first. She's going to take credit for it. All right, we got to go. Go ahead, sign us out.
Shady. Before we get out of here, make sure you check out Christmas.
Make sure you check out Christmas.
Make sure you check out Christmas. Like I tied it in.
Shout out to
Christmas coming soon, you know what I'm saying?
Don't skip it.
That new hotness, you know what I'm saying? Christmas.
If you got to buy Bay a gift, you know.
I think it's the 25th this year.
I heard.
Is it 25th this year?
Did they move the date?
Yeah,
or
it's the 25th.
Is it 25th this year? It is what it is. So make sure you head to Bossip to check out some more stories. Beyonce is talking about her multiple miscarriages and womb watching in L. Romeo Miller wants Angela Simmons to stop being thirsty. And Megan Thee Stallion's humongous bodyguard is making women want him to drive the panty boat. Hello, me included. Don't be scared to end up on our Twitter Summer Jam screen, but you might like it anyway, so who cares? Bye.
Hit her with the flight of the bumblebee to take us out.